happy to turn over the floor and let him explain a little bit more about what he was able to do.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm a rising junior at Regis High School. My project was an obstacle avoiding robot. This is my first year at Blue Sim, and I've had no experience in engineering before this. So let me just get started into explaining the parts of the robot. Uh, this part right here, the zip tied on the front and the back, the black part, that's called the Arduino. The Arduino is essentially the brain of the robot. I send the code to the Arduino by hooking it up to a USB, and I essentially tell the robot what to do, like its functions. The next main component is the motor drive, which is this red. This keeps falling down. The red part right here. The motor drive, it essentially listens to Arduino and tells the motors what to do, whether to go forward, backward, at what pace, etc. Um, the eyes hooked up here is the ultrasonic sensor. The ultrasonic sensor is able to measure distances by reading sound based off what is in front of it. Yeah, so those are the main components of the robot. Uh, yeah, I have a video that I want to show you. It was the brief time today that I was able to get the robot to work, because I was able to get it to work the past 6 weeks. It was working perfectly, and now today on demo night it decided to not function. But let me pull it up for you guys.
It happened.
Share. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty much it. There was a table directly in front of the robot that you couldn't really see in that video. So it read that the table was there. I was able to move backwards. Okay. So in the past 2 weeks, I've attempted. This is the struggle part that Rachel was getting into. I've attempted to attach a PlayStation controller. Not an. I've attempted to control the robot with a PlayStation controller. My goal was I wanted to control the robot manually, and once it reached obstacle, I wanted to know by itself to turn around and go the other direction, and I'd still be able to control it. I've attempted to hook this up for the past 2 weeks. I ran into obstacles each and every day, and in the end, I was not able to get it to work. Everybody encountered the same problems, including Rachel. We tried everything. We tried stripping down the receiver here, to adjust the chip and soldering the wires inside, changing up the code. Essentially, nothing we tried worked. So that was a bit of a bummer, considering I spent a lot of time on this. However, yeah, engineering is a process, and you learn from your mistakes. I encountered some other small obstacles though that I was able to overcome. My first major obstacle was the wiring of the robot. That was extremely difficult because wires were everywhere. It looks bad now, but it looked a lot worse before. But yeah, this is the neat version. Another small problem was the ultrasonic sensor. This was like a 2-day long problem that I had to get through, because the thing that the sensor is connected to here, the breadboard, a breadboard allows you to connect wires without the need to solder them. But the thing is with a lot of breadboards is that the wires are very, very hard to push in. So you have to be very delicate, but also forceful at the same time, which was, so it was difficult to get this sensor. However, in the end, I think I'm very proud of my project, because I know I've put a lot of work into it, and overall, it was a great experience. First of all, thank you to Rachel too, because I couldn't have done it without a lot of help. Being proud of my project, and in the end, I definitely see engineering as a career path in the future, and I appreciate all the things I've learned about engineering during my time here. Thank you.